My life before working with the Women's Recovery Center, I was very lost. I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I felt like I knew I wanted to change. I knew what I was doing wasn't good, but I didn't know what that would look like, and it was scary.
It got so bad that I wanted to end my life. I was trying to drink myself, to death. And someone just knocked on the window and said, "Are you okay?" And then when I came to, my brother was there, and he, when I told him, I said, "Yeah, someone knocked on my door." He goes, "Well, Julie, God has a plan for you."
My name is Megan Krause, and I am the Executive Director at the Henry County Women's Recovery Center. The purpose of this center is to bring deliverance, hope, freedom, and truth to women who are struggling in substance abuse by using an integrative approach and a biblical structure. Our goal is to restore the women in our community back to wholeness. And we believe each woman that we encounter was designed by God and for God. 90% of women in addiction can pinpoint a trauma that has led to her addiction. Our goal is to go beyond the addiction and get to the root cause of what started her addiction in the first place. We believe addiction is not the problem, but a very poor solution to an already existing problem. And that problem most of the time is trauma. Chronic trauma is what we see a lot. And we hear some very hard stories. And these women have their identity and their purpose have really been stolen at a young age, and they need to be restored. So we come in and we walk side by side with them on this journey of them regaining freedom and hope back in their life and putting them back to being that person and that woman that God designed them to be.
I didn't know what was wrong with me, or I thought something was really, really wrong with me, because I would try different places and try different things. And I would go back. It would get to a point where it was like crossroads, where you do have to actually start changing. You can't just talk about changing. And I would get to that crossroads and give up. And I kept doing it, and it was frustrating. I was like, why do I keep failing at this if I want it?
At first, I was, a little iffy, but I had emotional healing session. And honestly, that really changed my life. I walked out of here and it was just a beautiful feeling. And I'm going to be baptized the 21st, September 21st, and I'm really excited about that. This place, it just made me feel things I've never felt before in a good way.
So at the Recovery Center, we do various coaching as life skill coaching, recovery coaching, and family and marriage coaching. We also do equine therapy. Equine therapy is with horses. Horses are they have a natural ability to lower stress levels and to lower anxiety. Really a great time for these women to just have therapy without knowing they're having therapy.
I love equine. It's a time where you get to just relax and you don't think about anything, and you're just with this big, majestic animal. It's just something I never thought I would do before. I've never been around horses until equine. I love it so much. It's so fun.
What makes the Henry County Women's Recovery Center unique is one thing is brain rewiring. Okay, so we see that these women are in their trauma responses. They are acting out of a dysregulated nervous system. And so their triggers are really coming from wounds that need to be dealt with and a dysregulated nervous system that needs to be calmed. And so we teach these women how to recognize when they are in a trauma response, and then we give them tools and how to get out of these responses. What we hear a lot in class is that this makes so much sense. The women in class really connect with this. It really makes them feel like seen and that they're not crazy. And this is why I do this. This makes so much sense. It gives hope. Our main goal is to get them to a place of peace and joy.
Women's recovery has brought me back to life, and it has changed. And I tell my family about it, and they can see such a difference in me, in my attitude, the way I look. I'm just happy, and I've taken care of myself, and it's just a beautiful feeling.
I feel like they see you, they see me, and they meet you where you are. The women's recovery is God-centered. It's not like you have to come here and do X, Y, and Z before they'll accept you and love you. It's just come as you are, and they already start pouring into you immediately. Where I was before, it wasn't okay to be a good person. It wasn't okay to be nice. Now I'm living how I'm supposed to live, and I could be kind, and I could meet people and talk to them, and like just share joy and be happy, and it's okay to be happy. And I'm finding peace just in myself. I'm finding stability. I'm on a strong foundation. I'm doing stuff I never thought I could do before, ever. Like, I never even thought about it, never imagined it, and it's happening.
At the Henry County Women's Recovery Center, we go beyond the addiction to the heart of each woman, restoring them back to wholeness.